Hey everybody. So as the world turns, are we turning with it? That is the question of the day. When the tides change, are you able to change directions? Yeah. Seems to be a lot of that going on. You feel like you're moving towards something and you get spun. And it takes you a minute to get your footings to figure out which way am I, which way was I, and okay, am I done spinning? Am I ready to move again? So this is creating higher levels of angst, anxiousness, anxiety, antsiness, nervous system disruptions. Because it can then also be interpreted from the emotional side of it as a hardship and a struggle. Why does life have to be so difficult? Why does this keep occurring? It could be the same pattern. It could be similar to the same pattern because some patterns have splinters of cousins, and some of those splinters of cousins you really just don't want to invite in anymore. It's like, enough. I get it. Now what do I do? So, I would like for everyone to understand that no matter what happens, it's happening. And how am I going to happen with it, or around it, or with it, or for it, or resist it, or freeze, or run like hell? And does that resolve anything? Or do I have to come back and face it again because I just didn't want to face it in that moment? So there's a lot of stirring of the soup. You guys know mental, physical, spiritual, etheric, emotional. They're all complete bodies filled with tons of energy and memory. And until we're ready to get in there and start emptying them out, we're kind of hitting the repeat button every so often. And yes, the planets may be aligned in a certain way. Yes, there may be intervention going on, supporting certain ways and not supporting other ways. And then you've got other ways supporting this way. And so there's this tug and this pull of keeping us in a polarity that no longer needs to be. So it's not just two choices. It's either A or it's B, right? But in some ways it is, because we're living in a human world at this time. It either feels good or it doesn't feel good. But sometimes when I'm happy, the opposite doesn't mean that I'm sad. It just means maybe I'm not as exhilaratedly happy as I was about certain things. And then it's creating what I call flatlining. I've used that word a lot in the last 4 years because it's almost like there's no movement at all. It's just we are not alone in what it is that we're going through. Everybody's feeling something. And if they're not, they're either just ignoring it and thinking it's quite normal, and that's the way life is. And then there's others who are like, why is life like this? And then there are others like me that are like, okay, I got control of this. I'm surrendering to it. I'm allowing things to talk to me and show me, even if it means I got a lot of alone time in this damn chair. But I'm gonna allow myself to marinate in it. I'm gonna allow whatever shit slinging something's creating whatever size pile. But if it presents around me, it's my pile. So I can either go into it and figure out ways to maneuver with less resistance and release some of these painful spot treatments, so to speak, and be done with it. I can only do so much at a time. It's pretty messy in there. So while we have so many schedules going from one way to another way, or our directions just change like the wind, and we don't see the wind change, now do we? We just see the effects of the wind change by the trees, or how we feel it on our face, or by the temperature gauge. We don't actually see it. And that is what's happening in our energetic fields as they show it to me. And they're like, are you able to be like a leaf on a tree? And just almost have a magic leaf ride, a magic carpet ride. And know that wherever you land, you'll be okay. And that you have the ability to flip instruments and chords within this vehicle. I thought, wow, so I'm really learning that. Really learning that. Now today I was supposed to have an interview with Tom Kenyon. I have followed that guy for a long time. He channels the Hathors, and he just has an amazing voice and acoustics that go with the music that he puts out. And we set this up quite some time ago. But as we have it, the schedule needed to change last minute. And that's okay. That's okay. Why is it okay? Because I know from my own experiences that everything is in divine timing. For whatever reason, it's divine timing. It just isn't happening, or it is happening. So it's divine timing. So I'm not disappointed at all. All I can do is send love to any trigger that might be happening on both ends, or on a lot of different ends of schedules that are just being disrupted. By the way, that is exactly what's happening in your system and your nervous system right now. That is why I talked about zone therapy on other videos, and how important it is to have a session and get your messengers going where they need to go, and to clean up your inner systems. So go and look at that. But that is also playing out in our energetic physical life, the steps that we take to succeed during the day, or to achieve something, goal or expectation during the day, our day. Now, what I'd like to do for the next couple minutes is I'd like to connect with our breath and put our hands on our hearts. And as we are breathing, we are connecting with all the vines of love through the people we know, through the people we don't know. We're going to connect the vines of love And we're going to generate love into those vines, into those pathways, into those cords, creating more energetic flow to and from ourselves, creating healing through that love. Now, when we generate it out, we let it go without any expectations, except for that we're just holding the light. We're just generating the light. And we're amplifying that light by breathing, thinking, feeling, seeing, and sensing love, joy, energy from divine source. So we're activating portals within self and within all things that are within our physical domain and beyond, so that that vine of love and pathway is touching anyone who might be going through angst, anxiety, discomfort, discord, sadness, whatever. And we're just giving them lifelines of love, and the distribution of those light lifelines are up to their divine guide team on how it gets dispersed. So many healers want to get in there, go, I'm going to send you love and light. I'm going to fix you, girl. I'm just going to sit in it. Yeah, you feel that? It's not necessarily like that, because you can tumble somebody over. And you could stop dead in the tracks a process that that person needed to go through. So if your intention could be that I'm going to send portals of love through these vines that connect each and every one of us, call them veins, call them vines, call them cords, call them whatever, branches, whatever you want, that connect us. The intention is that their guide team and their higher self will siphon what it needs during the time frame, without oversaturating and creating more of an issue, or sending them over the edge, or taking them off of their pathway, because maybe they really needed to get into a visceral gut dissension in order to really feel what it's like to ascend. So as a healer, it's never been my job to whoosh. Now I can send it, and it can be there. And it can be like a little delivery thing, like IV drip up there. And the guys are like, let's pull a little of that over and give it. Okay, let's pull it. Okay, now let's hold. Let's hold. So they're like these air IVs is what they're showing me right now. It's kind of freaking cool. Whoa. Yeah. You take a sip, connect it, you can take it energetically. That'd be kind of cool to watch, right? So right now I want to take a couple minutes here and put our hands on our heart. Then I want to amplify my barometer of love by intentionally sending the blood flow through my veins, really opening up this high heart and having love and compassion for myself. And I'm flushing all my organs with this love. I'm intentionally watching it trickle down from above my head, all through my brain, my face, my bones, my blood, my flesh, my structure, my organs, my cellular system, everything. I am amplifying that love. And as you breathe that in and out, you can almost feel the body coming out of defense mode. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm safe. Got a few minutes to just let my structure relax. My shoulders and my shoulder blades just come down closer to my waistline. Feeling that blood flow going to my feet and the soles of my feet, which are interactive pathways to the ground, to the living, breathing, loving Mother Gaia ground. Doesn't matter if I'm on the 10th floor or I'm actually physically on the ground or I have shoes on. I can energetically see the soul's pathways, the bottoms of my feet, just going all the way in and connecting to that beautiful lava core of Mother Earth and intertwining with all of it and how it comes back up, not just to my feet, but to every foot, every paw, every plant, everything. It's like this quantum, multidimensional interacting highway of just cords and veins and everything. It just comes right there, and you can feel your body getting more just sinking. And you're feeling that love. It almost brings tears to your eyes, which actually are just washing out the eyes from all the dust particles that it tries to fight off when your eyes are open. It's just valves of releasing pressure within the body. That's what the tears and the feelings are. It's just a release valve. Continuing to breathe in and out. Feel your hands on your heart center. Feel your organs. Inhale and exhale. And now emanate this love to everything in your household. Every piece of furniture, every nook and cranny, every being, every plant, every pet. You're emanating this divine love. Now expand it out past your house, down the street, up the street, around the corner, down into the ground, up above into the sky. You're just expanding this beautiful emanating energy. Take it out as far as you'd like. You can go as slow as you want. You can see the roads and the neighbors and the walkways and the cars and the people. And you just send everybody this energetic love. It's like a wave of electromagnetic, beautiful, warm, loving energy. Send it to the core of Mother Earth and let the core of Mother Earth take it through her veins and let her disperse it. She knows where more is needed and less is needed. So send that love way down into the lava core of Mother Earth. That's right. Just fill her up. So much love. And she will work on your behalf. So pour that loving joy, that compassion, that empathy, and resetting and restoring balance through the love. And then let her take it through every portal and vein and pathway that she has all over the globe, up into the sky, wherever she sees fit. And just trust that you have contributed in this moment to being one more amplified, loving beacon of light. And take a few more breaths with me here. And you can open your eyes if you'd like. You can just stay here and turn off this video. The longer you do this, the more you're literally warming the core of you, which is connected to the core of the divine, which is every bit source light energy. And you're taking the time to intentionally connect. Now I've taken my hands off of my heart, but I can still feel the imprint of the warmth in my heart. And so I will carry that with me, and then I will amplify it and replenish it and send love again to the core of Mother Earth and allow her to distribute it where it needs to go. I've just fueled her and fed her as she does me. And together we breathe in and out these beautiful, crystalline, effervescent, velvety breaths of love. So be with that today, my friends. Don't forget to email me for a session so we can get this down pat. I can help you one person at a time until I can figure out how to do groups. Can come together, and together we can see how that feels so that you can take that feeling, that way of communication everywhere you go all day long. It'll result in better sleep. It'll balance the nervous system, so now it's getting messages where it needs to go. Your neurological system, everything is balanced through that nervous system, through that spine. Take a nice deep breath with me. Now, since I have found a little extra time, I'm going to change my clothes and go for a walk and get some sunshine. I hope that you have the opportunity to do the same. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'll see each of you on the next video. Thank you.